Alright, today's my birthday and my friends got me a gift here. That's really nice of them. Let's have a read to see what it says. I got a note here. Dear Alex, happy birthday, you old bastard. Oh, it's true, I am getting old. We hope you enjoy these retro games. Sorry about giving you Monsters Inc. Scare Island last time. We took feedback from your last video and hopefully these presents will do better. That was really sweet of my friends. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Scare Island, meh. But hopefully I got some cool games this time. Let's check it out, shall we? What do we got here? Do my friends just hate me? Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects? Have you played this game? It's fucking shit. Oh my god, this is this terrible fighting game. It is so bad. Oh my god. And I got Fight Club the game. Oh, this game is so bad. Oh my god, why do my friends do this to me? It's like they're trolling or something. And 50 Cent Bulletproof? Oh my, this game's shit. 50 Cent, man, what were you thinking? But the Bulletproof jacket's pretty cool though, so 50 Cent, I'll give you props for that. Man, do I need to do another top 5 games that I want for my birthday? Because my friends don't listen. Alright, well here we go. Top 5 games I want for my birthday. Number 5, Shadowrun on Super Nintendo. Not the Mega Drive version, the Super Nintendo version. Before Cyberpunk was cool, really it never was cool, was it? But before Cyberpunk was even remotely popular, there was only probably one proper Cyberpunk game back in the early 90s. And then this slowly, drips and drabs have come through. But I'm a huge Cyberpunk genre fan. It is my favorite genre of science fiction. And this game, as you can see by the gameplay footage, it's a top-down action RPG based on the Dungeons and Dragons book of the same name. But what I really love about this game, it's also made in fucking Australia, you dickhead.
If you're a fucking fair dinkum fucking full-grown Aussie.
Yeah, this game was actually made in Melbourne, believe it or not. And for a long time, it was actually probably the best Australian game ever made. It's pretty cool though that at least they did bring back Shadowrun later down the track with that modern PC reboot. But I've always loved to have a soft spot for that original Super Nintendo RPG. It's just gritty, it's dark, it's so cyberpunk, bro. Number 4, Lunar Silver Star, and the sequel as well, if you don't mind squeezing that in too. What I love about Lunar is, you know me guys, I don't really like Sega that much, but for whatever reason I have a huge soft spot for the Sega CD, and Lunar Silver Star was this top-notch JRPG that only came on the Sega CD. It did get re-released later on the PlayStation and a few other re-releases as well, but just something about the novelty of owning Sega CD RPG on a console that no one even had access to. Seriously, in Australia, I did not know anyone that had a Sega CD except for myself because we got one for like dirt cheap. It'd be awesome just to actually play this RPG. Number 3, cool one for PS2. Another obscure Japanese horror game. Yeah, I know, my lists always have to have at least one obscure Japanese horror game that no one's ever heard of, but hey, that's me, I love my horror. This game, made by From Software, the same people who made Dark Souls. I swear every game that they made that wasn't Dark Souls is rare and expensive and obscure and cool and has some cool mechanics or something weird on it. I don't actually know much about Kuon. I did download the ROM a while ago and I played it a bit and I loved it. I don't know too much about the game. All I know is it's just set in feudal Japan. It's horror. I love it. I love it. I just want it, okay? Do I need to give enough other reasons? It looks cool, alright? It looks cool. Number 2, Steel Battalion. I've wanted this game since day 1 it got released. Why I want this game, if you don't know already, back in the day, your consoles had your weird peripherals. Nintendo's been doing weird peripherals all the time, like a light gun, you got your Power Glove, you got your dance mats for Dance Dance Revolution. But this game had an epic, freaking huge, I'm gonna put this on the screen right now, this huge 30 button controller. I don't know how many buttons are, but it's huge. And you're controlling a mech with this. I've always wanted to be a mech pilot. That's my dream job. Mech pilot, race car driver, YouTuber. I think I have a higher chance of being a mech pilot than being a successful YouTuber. It's awesome that in this game you actually get to play as a mech in first person and you get to be immersed with these epic controls. And the game was already expensive when it came out as it is because look, this control is huge, man. Look at it. It just looks fucking epic. But like, imagine this. Imagine you've got this controller and then your crush comes into the room and you've been a bit nervous and you just be like, oh, and then they see you playing with this controller, they're going to see and be like, wow, I was completely wrong all about you. You are the most amazingest, and then that's it. Isn't that how true romance starts? That's not how it works. Do not listen to my advice, it doesn't work that way. But honestly, I just always wanted to be a mech pilot, and it's cool that this obscurity exists, that you have such a huge controller, so props to that. I've always wanted to play Steel Battalion, never had a chance to, but hopefully one day soon in the not too distant future. And number 1 game I would love to have for my birthday will be a mint edition copy of Final Fantasy VI, the American version. aka Final Fantasy 3 on Super Nintendo. I've always wanted to own this game. I've got a Japanese copy of it, but the American copy has that awesome box, has the 2 maps in it, and it's just something I've always wanted in my collection. It is one of my most favorite games ever made. It is just holds such a special place in my heart. If you haven't played Final Fantasy 6, there's probably a reason why Final Fantasy 7 is your favorite game, because you haven't played 6. It's really such a well-made game, and it's the only Final Fantasy that I've ever played where it has like the biggest roster of characters. There's 14 playable characters in the game, and each character is actually fleshed out with a proper storyline and backstory. Like, how many times have you played like a newer Final Fantasy, and there's all these characters where they just chuck in the game and be like, yeah, there's a story. There is no story, let's just say that. It is actually an impressive game. It is actually a marvel that this game actually came on Super Nintendo, has a more epic storyline than most of any future Final Fantasies, has one of the most evilest characters ever, way more eviler than Sephiroth, way more eviler. An amazing soundtrack, has a 16-minute final boss song, which just sounds absolutely epic. Like, it's crazy. Like, I just don't know how Squaresoft even made that game back then. It's honestly, to me, a technical marvel, and it just runs and plays so well. And the only time they've ever come close to it is probably Final Fantasy 9. That's the second best, and then I'll give 7 some credit, and then probably 10 as well. But nothing comes close to 6. It is just a phenomenal game, and I would love to own that full box copy on Super Nintendo for the American conversion. So that's that, guys. Top 5 games I've always wanted for my birthday. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Please let me know, what are some 5 games you would love to get for your birthday? I unfortunately probably never get these games for my birthday. I'll just have to gift myself, but that's okay. We'll get to that later down the track of my life. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you, Fox Nation, on the next episode, alright? Peace out.